All right, so we're off here. The entry will be at 962.25 initial if we get back down to there. If it that pivot point is, I don't like at the open though. I want to see if we get if it holds above that a little bit, and then maybe get a new level. Um, if we weren't right at the open, I probably would have just placed a trade at the pivot point to see if we get 62.25. We're only 40. We're pretty flat for the day. We're only 40 to 50 points up on the day. After we closed above there, I probably should have hit that pivot point, but I did not. Looks like our overnight high is around 1940. So that opening trade was definitely off that pivot point. I didn't take it, uh, but it was successful. I could tell you just by looking at it. I'm just waiting on the levels to update now. It was only like a 21 pointer or so, 22 points or so. We've got a resistance level at 214, and then yesterday's high is at 255. So if we get an update in levels and it continues to work up this way, uh, we'll just wait for the next signal. All right, so we're getting an up down the levels, upper level here. We may get an up down the lower level too if it'll stay up above the pivot point here. We are seeing much more manageable trades as far as size goes and everything since yesterday. Like last week, we were 100+ points on a lot of these, and now it's like 21 and a quarter points on that one. So this is kind of what I was afraid of. Is we just got to close below the pivot point, um, just barely on that last one. So we'll see if it continues to push up or if it starts to break down. But it's a pretty wide range right here right now, all the way from 946 up to pretty much 100 points up to 042. You see what that A trade off of this level looks like. It's only about 18 points. Just waiting. These are much more manageable or slower markets compared to last week for sure. We did sweep the overnight high. So if we get a close above this level, then we'll have a close above the overnight high as well, which is our upper levels like at 940. Sorry, not 943, 043, 19043. Just going to put a line here at the overnight high. All right, 43. If we get close above, looks like buyers are in control. This is a about 44 and a quarter points, which would be stop around 998.50. TP up at 87.25. Let's just see if we can get a retest here. It's a big 15-minute candle we had at the open here. All right. 87.25. Set my brackets up here. 9875. I mean, you could, you could market enter, and take and scalp it up to the take profit if it didn't fill you. Um, did you have a limit order sitting and it didn't hit, or? Did it really come one tick short there? Let's see, 86, no, 2 ticks short. Yeah, Phil. So our high on that one was 86.75. 87.25 is where the TP was at. That was 2 ticks. Maybe we hit it right here. Seems to be pushing back up a little. If not, then I mean you can pull profit out of this trade whenever you feel. uh, it went 2 ticks short of the TP. Yeah, it's possible it just wanted to retest that level again and go up now. $87.25. Come on, 87.25, which is our upper level here. Now it's our upper level, right at it. I really hate these candles that just toy with your emotions. Like let's go. Let's go. Thank you. All right. I mean, I did 5 micros at the first entry, and then I added to it when it came back for another 5. So I took a mini up to that. I'm probably good for the day. I don't think I'm going to take any more. But we're still continuing to move up for the time being. We got 12 minutes till I was sizing down my trade. Actually, the first trade, when I first entered, I got a little bit. My limit order, I had it at a mini to start off with, and then I wanted to downsize it. So as I was changing it from a mini to 5 micros, it hit the TP. So I just market entered with the 5 micros a little above the level here, and then I added to it when it came back down to the level. So I didn't get the full 44 points. I got probably well, it was like a little over $600 with the when it hit the take profit. However many points that is total, 30 something. We're getting a tag, just hit there. I'll mark it out. The stop loss is inside the range, 50 points. I mean, I don't know if I would. I've said many times I don't. Once the stops get inside the range, it's not my favorite trades. But you could go down below, just below the range. There may be a little bit more of a pullback on this trade before it continues up. But you could just, if you didn't want to hold for the full 50 points, you could try to scalp some out of it if you wanted to. These continuous moves up. But the other thing I was going to say is, we've had a really big move up ever since around 8:45. There's nothing saying it won't continue in that direction, but the further on a short time frame, the longer it goes without pulling back, the more skeptical I get. Um, because short time frame, you're going to have up and down moves. Doesn't necessarily mean that the longer time frames are switching over on trend. Like we're still up trend here on the 5 minute, but we are way above the cloud here. So I mean, we could have a pullback before it continues up further on the longer time frame. But it looks like right now it's looking pretty good. But see money, take money, especially if you're trading like Apex, that has a trailing drawdown. Because everything you don't take, if it decides to come back against you, it's going to really hurt on your trailing drawdown. Um, Even like this trade here, it went 40 something points, 44, around 44 points, and then it came all the way back down to your entry. So you had to, on an Apex account, that would have eaten into your trailing drawdown because your trailing drawdown was moving up with that 44 points, and then it came all the way back to the entry. Yeah, and I know the Aaron Tech Time, he trades Apex and he does really good, like with their um, trailing drawdowns and everything. So if you guys, I'm sure if you reached out to him, he would have pointers for you. But I know that he does pull profits, you know, before the 1-to-1, just because like I just showed in this example, it got right there. He would have probably closed this trade once they got 90%, close to it. Then you wouldn't have had to worry about this trailing drawdown when it moved back towards the entry point. If you're doing the end of day drawdown, like I know Joe does, and me, um, it doesn't really affect you that much. But with Apex accounts, that trailing drawdown's moving up as it goes into profit. So, hey, thanks. I hope to feel better soon too. I'm getting there. I haven't yet. I haven't, Joe. Do they have something good going on? Or are they one of the? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, I did see that. Overall, out of pocket, they're probably about the cheapest. Hey, Yacht, are you still on? Hey, okay. Did you get those? Oh man. Well, yeah. The which I got this one trade that's on right now. If it does close above this upper level that just updated, the 117.75, you might be able to scalp some going to that initial or take profit of 137, a good 20 points or so there. If you, I'm I'm getting there. I was had fever all day yesterday, but yeah, my Nyquil. I got some good sleep last night. I took Nyquil and zonked out, but I'll probably do that again tonight and hopefully be good to go. 50K, 150K is 150, I think. Wow, yeah, huh? Yeah, I see that, Joe. So 50Ks. I mean, and that's what you paid just in activation fee at Top Step. So for the activation fee, it was 185. Oh, really? Wow. I thought I had heard. So now it's 125. You said? No. Okay. Let's see what this. Got a couple minutes till the 10 o'clock here. That's a B trade on the 32nd. I've been kind of. I've been looking at these 30-second B trades recently. Like it's a really short time frame, of course, but just like this one doesn't look very good, but like this one right here, that was an entry that even after the we were in the A trade from here, but there was a B trade entry on the 30-second time frame there, and it was a really good one too. Well, and your ranges get smaller as you go down in time frame too, so it's like you get more opportunities. But I wouldn't take. There's such wild swings in the 30-second. I probably wouldn't mess with the A's very much. I mean, they do work out sometimes, but um, those B trades, where it's like when it's sweeping the previous low and it's going up in that same direction. But we're getting a trend shift on the B or on the 30-second too. And sometimes I'll look down in time frame to see like if we're on the one, even if we're on the 1 minute, if I go down 30-second and then shifting trend down, you can kind of get a heads up on like maybe we're moving down further. And then you can cut your losses early if, sometimes. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see. Yeah, not currently, but here we are back at the entry point on this one. Just don't know if 137 points up. If it continues to work back up here and we get this lower level moves up, um, but if it pushes this lower level back down here, then it's possible this trade's going to end up not being profitable. It's kind of consolidating in this area right now, it looks like. It's about to say, what just happened to my chart? That was weird. Glitched out. Say what? Oh, okay. So look, we got on the 30-second, it did shift down, but now if it closes above this level, we'll have to shift back up. I don't know. This one's kind of it's going sideways. Now it's shifting back up. Mm-mm. Feels heavy right here, doesn't it? For some reason, but it actually did. What was the 1 hour? I know it was up. The last 1 hour candle was up. Yeah. Upper levels back down at the 040, the overnight, basically the overnight high. See what long. Just curious where we're at in this. Trade off the 1 hour from this last signal right here. Okay. We're about to get a break on this upper level 100. If we're still in that same trade, so if I was entering that, I would probably just go up to that, initial take profit we had set from the first trade. Um, if you're watching the stream on YouTube and you want to have the stream without the delay, um, apologies again. I'm feeling under the weather, but uh, you can join us in the Discord and get the real time stream where we trade together. So, links in the description, my X profile, and come hang out. It's 14 days, and if it's not useful for you after 14 days, of course you can cancel. No commitment. All right, fellas. I think I'm going to go and do something else for the rest of the day. Probably just sit on the couch or take a nap. Hey, yeah, no problem. Um, no trades. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure tonight. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. It is Wednesday, so should be should be good to go as far as streams go and everything. But you guys take care, and we'll see you next time.